Now, as I just mentioned, we have an update on the fallout from the police news conference on the investigation into the disappearance of Nicola Bulley. It's almost 3 weeks since the mum of two went missing in St Michael's on Wyre. Kate Hemingway is there for us this morning. Good morning, Kate. Police say she was considered a high-risk missing person from the very start of their inquiry.
Yes, good morning, Christine. Yes, police have taken this very unusual step to reveal such private information, really, about Nicola and her family. They have revealed in a press conference that she'd previously had significant issues with alcohol and they'd been linked to her ongoing struggles with the menopause. They say they've revealed that information in order to try and prevent speculation. Yesterday, in the press conference, they also revealed that 2 weeks prior to Nicola going missing, officers and health professionals were called to the family home around concerns for welfare. They say that they're still investigating that incident, but at the time no arrests were made. Here's Detective Superintendent Rebecca Smith from Lancashire Police.
As soon as she was reported missing, following the information that was provided to the police by her partner Paul, and based on a number of specific vulnerabilities that we were made aware of, Nicola was graded as high risk. That is normal in a missing person from investigation with the information we were in possession of.
Yeah, well, officers are continuing with their search. They're now focusing down the river towards the sea. They say the focus and their theory is still that Nicola fell into the river, but they are keeping an open mind. They say that they want to get answers for the family's two daughters. And it is, of course, now coming up to just under 3 weeks since Nicola disappeared. They have said, though, today that they will be considering the proportionality of continuing this huge search too in the coming days.
OK, Kate, it's a terrible time, and it's interesting timing, of course, from the police. Thank you, Kate. We have with us this morning former Chief Superintendent Parm Sandhu. Parm, thank you for joining us this morning. Just explain to us and try to shine some sort of light on why the police felt the need to release this very sensitive information yesterday at this point in the investigation when they believe they knew it from the very beginning.
Good morning. I think that what's happening at the moment is that the police are trying to justify what they've done and explain to the public. And the reason that they're doing that is because there has been so much interest in this, the missing, in Nicola Bulley being missing. So there's been so much interest and there's been so much speculation. And although they've got 40 detectives working on hundreds of lines of inquiries, there are false lines of inquiries and the public are giving those in as well, inadvertently. And so that is affecting how many people are actually doing the investigation. So I think they're trying to give out as much information as possible to try and justify their theories that they've got about her falling into the river, which may or may not be the right strategy because it is deeply personal. It is deeply personal information. And one of the things that I've picked up is that the family and the friends have never mentioned it, which means that they are trying to protect the little girls. They're trying to protect the family. So it's unusual to share this sort of information, but it's also unusual to have this amount of public interest in a missing persons case.
Of course, and there have been a lot of sort of armchair detectives, as you say, this sort of TikTok generation kind of hopping on board with the investigation, which I'm guessing can be a hindrance, but in many respects, the more we're all talking about it, it's keeping this story at the forefront of all of our minds.
And when your reporter just said that they've got to look at the proportionality of this investigation, there's more than 150,000 people who are reported missing every year, and they don't get this sort of resource-intensive investigation because there will be a cost for the marine units, the divers, the helicopters, the drones, and the detectives who are investigating this. And it's just how long can they justify spending this amount of money on it? But it's because of the public interest, because it's been kept alive by the media and the family who are giving the media interviews, that they have been able to justify the spending of that money and those resources that have been used to find Nicola.
Yeah, and is there just an obsession with this, or true crime obsession, just becoming a problem for the police?
Having an obsession with true crime can be very helpful because it is if and when a crime is solved, it's normally with the help of the community and the public. It's normally the public who hold the vital clues. So you do want to encourage people to come forward with dash cam, with videos, with ring doorbells, or anything else that they may have, or even sightings of suspicious individuals. So you do need the public, but it's just getting that fine balance where it's the right people from the public and it's the right information. Because if you're getting thousands of calls that are just speculation with no evidence at all, that is going to detract from the main lines of inquiry.
Yeah, of course. Well, Parm, thank you very much for your insights this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.